This could come in handy.
About my fee, Hannah, I was under a lot of stress. Explosive makes me nervous, eh?
Welcome to the next level.
When you see the name Limited Run, what do you think? I think cash grab, but normally I would be right, but maybe not here. Maybe it would be a mistake to call this a cash grab. It's $9.99. I don't know if it's a price mistake or not because it shadow dropped today on PS4 and PS5. It's supposed to be coming to Steam and Switch as well. I don't know about Xbox, but here it is. It's live now. Go download it. Go buy it. I guess they can revoke the license, but
Death. The thing we fear most. But my only fear was what would happen if I remained alive. So I ran. I knew my father would try to stop me, and I knew others would come for me. Others whose only desire was money. But my longing was stronger. I wanted salvation. Of all the sensations, pain is the purest without ambiguity. You feel it or you don't. I had never experienced pain. But now I knew that I could visit it on others. A pain so strong, so intense, that it would purify the world. I had learned the truth, so I ran. The noise of the funeral didn't mask my assassin's approach. I hoped for a quick death, hoped it would be possible. So I stopped running. I had never experienced pain, and I so wanted to feel it now. I wasn't disappointed.
'99 was huge for horror video games. You had Silent Hill, you had Resident Evil 3, you had Code Veronica Japan, you had Fear Effect, and a sequel to come out later. So this was popular at one point in time. Now, has it held up? Was time kind to it? Yeah, it's debatable. I still enjoy it. I loved it. Now, I could swear I owned this on the PS3, but I couldn't locate it, and it's so archaic to find anything on the PS3. If you go to downloads, I got like 3,000 plus downloads, and there's no search bar, so I'm not gonna sit there all day cycling through everything just to find. At least if they separate it and say, hey, this is PS1, this is PS2, this is PS3, blah blah blah. But they don't. So apparently it's a Mandela effect. Here's their scan lines. You can turn them on and off. I prefer to have them off, but you know, to each his own. There's a widescreen mode. There's rewind, which is cool. There's multiple save states. And then you can save in game. You're gonna die a lot in this game, so if you're not comfortable with dying, or if not good, I mean you can get good. You know, I'm a little rusty, so you're gonna die a lot. But it's a fun game. You're just gonna die a lot. Just get used to that. The puzzles and everything, like here, this is basically a foreshadowing, a solution to a puzzle that's coming up. I'm not gonna give it away. You can watch the gameplay or play through it yourself.
A familiar place in another time. Mercenaries were coming from the west, told of my disappearance by a man, a betrayer who worked for my father. I had become a commodity that would be redeemed for cash.
So, you trust him?
Jin's reliable.
Yeah? How do you know?
He helped me get out of the streets years back, before he threw in with a triad. He's always got an angle, but I'd say he's a friend.
When you're talking about this kind of money, you can lose friends in a hurry. And once we find the girl, we are talking about this kind of money, right, Hannah?
Weiming Lam is the daughter of the most powerful triad leader in Hong Kong. Don't worry, Glass. If we reach his little runaway first, Lam will pay us handsomely to get her back.
Of course, he'll want us dead as well.
There, that's it. The Lam building.
I've got 11 o'clock straight up.
Jin said he'd be on the pad.
So much for Jin being reliable.
I'll go find him.
This gameplay is a mixture of scan lines on and off. You should be able to tell where they're on and when they're off. And you can decide what you prefer yourself. It's $9.99 again. I don't know if that's the real price or what have you. I assume it is. It's an older game, older title. I don't know why they would charge more for it. I guess they could get away with it. Physical copies on the PS1 go for in somewhere in the range of anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks, just depending on the condition, depending on where you buy it, how lucky you get, etc. It's a 4-disc game. You had to swap CDs back in the day. You don't have to do that here. I assume you don't. I had beaten it a while back on the Vita, and again, I don't know if that I had emulated it or if I had owned, like a PS1 Classic copy. I can't recall, and my Vitas are both dead right now, so I'm charging them, and I'm gonna find out. To me, it looked better there, but probably just because it's a smaller screen. And I could swear, like I said, I played it on the PS3, but maybe that was through a PS1 disc that I traded away. Who knows? With that said, it's going to take some getting used to. This is it's tank controls, Resident Evil style. So if you like that, you're in luck. And if you hate that, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's sort of got like a Metal Gear inventory, and there's no pause screen, so everything is done live. So if you've got enemies attacking, you need to switch weapons, that could be problematic, and that's going to cause some deaths. But once you get used to the control scheme, you'll be fine. It's an awesome game. It looks kind of dated now. It looked fantastic, years and years back, but now it looks meh. But it's still a highly stylized game. It's almost like a John Woo film, but made into a game. It's sort of like a cross between Resident Evil and Silent Hill and Metal Gear. It's more action, adventure related. It's more movie storyline, but there's action, there's puzzles. Again, it can take some getting used to. It's polygon characters, it's pre-rendered backgrounds, but it looks gorgeous. I think it still looks good. Some people are gonna think it looks horrible and it hasn't held up to the test of time, but that's your opinion, to each his own. If none of this is doing it for you right now, then you're probably not going to like this game. There's the save states, and you can save pretty much at any time. There is a cell phone that you can use. There's 4 file states, and you can use a cell phone, and certain things you'll hear a ringing, and that's when you pick up the cell phone from your inventory and you save that way, sort of like ink ribbons, but it's unlimited, so you don't have to worry about running out of ink ribbons, at least. And she can roll, she can crouch, she can sneak up on people. You want to be stealthy. It's more of a stealth game than anything, because you have a fear meter. You don't have a health bar per se. Your fear meter is your health bar, and once you get scared enough, once you take too much damage, you're dead. That's it. Game over. Suffice to say, this isn't a review. This isn't a full review of the game, although I could probably do a full review because I've beaten it a few times on various consoles and PC. But it's a great game. I think it's worth the price of $9.99. I would out dare. I'd say it's worth $20 even. It's that good. If you're into horror games, if you're into Resident Evil type games, Metal Gear, Silent Hill type games. If you're not, then you're not gonna like this, and this is not for you. And why the hell are you watching? Get out of here! No, don't go. Seriously though, she's got knives, she's got weapons, guns that you can pick up. She can hold 2 pistols at a time, which is cool. You can pick up ammo from fallen enemies. You know how these type of games work. Hopefully this means a sequel's coming. A physical copy is coming from Limited Run Games, and I don't know how much it costs, but I'm not interested in buying from them. If it comes to Best Buy eventually, then I'll pick it up. I want to say that I wouldn't mind buying it from a secondhand seller, eBay or online platforms, but there you're going to probably pay a premium price more than what they paid for it. And I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to go through the waiting with Limited Run. There's too many horror stories I've seen from Limited Run that I just don't want to deal with them. I don't really want to give them money. I gave them money by buying this digitally, which, it is what it is. But it's a great game, so I don't mind in a way, and it's available now. It's kind of weird to see a company that's promoting physical so much and go ahead and start publishing digital. Like, I mean, to each his own. If you want to branch out in different things, I guess you can do what you want to do. But it just it's disingenuous to me that they're pushing out, physical, physical. It's all about saving physical, but it's all about making money for them. There's better ways that they could go about it. But I don't want to delve off too far out of the subject matter here. It's just not a video about limited run games and their practices and how you feel about them. And I could care less if you love them or you hate them. We're talking about Fear Effect, and Fear Effect is still an awesome game. And definitely, the more people that can try it, play it, great. But it is a difficult game, and it is tank controls, and it's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people. Even if you remember from back in the day, you're going to probably be rusty at it. And if you've never played a tank control game, or you never played a Resident Evil, old style Resident Evil game, old school Resident Evil, if you tried Resident Evil 2 and 3, was just dropped on PlayStation Plus Premium in the last couple days, and you didn't like that, you're going to hate this, so don't even bother. If you're open-minded, though, and you're into action, adventure, movie type, cinematic type games, if you're into story, if you're into Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Silent Hill, you'll love this. And I think the graphics could have been a little bit better. They're not as good as I remember. Maybe that's just the Mandela effect. Maybe it's just that the Vita screen is smaller, so it looks better on there, obviously. But I think they could have smoothed it out, made it better, but it is what it is.
Talk, Jin. Who are you waiting for?
Please.
Who are you planning to give this to, huh, Jin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wrong answer.
You said this deal was clean, Jin.
Right there, that's some foreshadowing to an item that you're going to need for that locker. But if you don't use your eyes, or if you don't pay attention, or if you don't investigate the scenery enough, you're going to miss certain things, and that can lead to some frustration. But overall, I think you'll be fine if you're into these type of games. And who knows, maybe this was a mistake and it dropped early, so I would go ahead and buy it now while you can. I don't think the price is a mistake. I think that's a legit price. And who knows, maybe it'll drop on Steam and Switch later on in the day. Hopefully it comes to Xbox, because the more people that can play this, the better. This was a game that never came out on Xbox, if I can recall. I think there was a sequel that came out, and I'm pretty sure I have that sequel. I haven't played it much. I played like 30 minutes of it, and I don't know. It didn't do it for me. It didn't draw me in. And as someone has played Fear Effect 1 and 2, I'm talking about there was a separate, I can't recall the name of it right now at the time I filmed this, but there's a third title from Square Enix. Who knows? Hopefully we'll get Fear Effect 2. Maybe we'll get a new Fear Effect. That would be awesome. Now, there are some questionable content in the game. It's late 90s, early 2000s stuff. So, yeah, there's going to be some stuff that doesn't sit well with PC, political correctness of today's date. But, to that I say it is what it is. It's a product of its time. And things change, people's perceptions, opinions, they change. So you get older, you get more mature. Society has different standards now than they did, back in the 1600s. So it is what it is. Enjoy the game for what it is. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. Next Level Taken, that's the name across the board. Cash at me. Next Level Taken. Go buy this game. Go download it. Not right now. Even though you support limited run games, which I'm not too fond of, but it's still a damn good game. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm not going to talk your head off.
No.
Until next time.
No. Nuh-uh.
Tick, tock, tick, talk, or you'll start to tick, Jin. Now, who are you waiting for?
He's waiting for me.
Get her! Wait, Hannah! Don't leave me! Don't let this kill me!
Hey! You there! Stop! Stop! You there!
This was supposed to be a standard grab and hold, Jin. What the hell happened?
Yeah, Lamb must have had me watched. He knows I'm tight for cred. You can turn this off, huh?
The C4 is hardwired. I pull the blasting caps, you and I are misting the walls.
Then don't do that. You alone?
Glass is with me. Deke's at the hotel. This is a lot of trouble for one little runaway, Jin.
It's the first time Wei Ming's ever been outside the Lamb's compound. She's all alone in the big bad world, ripe for the taking.
There are 3 leads between each delay. Probably neutral, ground, and hot. So, outside the triad, who knows Wei Ming's gone?
No one, Hannah, except for you, which is worth
15% of 90 million, and you're in no position to negotiate.
90 mil. That's your asking price to guarantee her safe return?
No guarantees. You know me better than that, Jin. Looks like I'll need to cut 2 of 3 wires between each delay without interrupting the circuit.
And if you cut the wrong wires?
Wrong wires, a wrong order, and boom. Or I could just say screw the money and leave you here.
I'll cut my fee. 12%. 10%, huh? Hannah, please. You owe me.
Not after this, I don't. Damn it.
What? What is it, Hannah?
The timer, it just started.
How much? How much is it saying?
Not a lot. Now shut up, Jin. I gotta think.
Okay.
This could come in handy.
About my fee, Hannah, I was under a lot of stress. Explosive makes me nervous, eh?
Give me the package, Jin.
I made a flash disk with all your info on Wei Ming, including a good place to start looking for her. I locked it in the control panel near the neon sign before that jerk laid into me.
And the key?
With the jerk.
All right, I'm going for the disc. You'd better go under and go deep.
Yeah, you know, for a moment I thought I was a dead man.
Come on, Hana, hurry it up. Oh, shit!